Are you ready to take your salon to the next level without all the guesswork? I'm excited to introduce the launch of the Salon Owner Blueprint, the ultimate program designed to help you build, grow, and sustain a thriving salon. Whether you're just starting out or looking to fine tune your existing business, this comprehensive blueprint covers everything you need for success, from creating a solid business structure to mastering your marketing and streamlining your hiring process to building client loyalty, improving team earning potential, and managing operations seamlessly. The Salon Owner Blueprint literally has it all. If you're ready to stop putting out fires and to start running your salon with confidence and clarity, then the Salon Owner Blueprint is for you. Enroll today by clicking the link in the show notes or heading to www.opulentbeautypro.com/blueprint. It's time to create a salon you're proud of and to start building the business of your dreams.
Hello and welcome to the Elevate podcast. I'm your host, Patricia Nowakowski. I am a salon owner, educator, mindset, and leadership coach that helps salon owners go from overwhelmed and burnt out to motivated and empowered. It is my mission to help you systemize your business, generate more profit, and create a career that you are absolutely in love with. Join us every week to learn about the small shifts you can make to elevate your business regarding mindset, marketing, social media, business systems, and so much more.
Hey there, salon owners and entrepreneurs. Welcome back to the Elevate podcast, where we break down the tools, strategies, and the mindset that will take your salon and your life to the next level. Today, we're diving into one of our most critical topics for scaling your salon, and that is tracking key metrics to hit $1 million in revenue. How many of you want to be a 7-figure salon? You know, there's so much talk about, oh, I'm a 6-figure stylist or I'm a 6-figure salon. That means nothing anymore. 7 figures is the next level that everyone wants to get to, and now, I know $1 million can sound like a big, scary number, but trust me, it's achievable. And it all starts with understanding your numbers, breaking them down, and creating a strategy that works for your salon. So today, I want you to grab a notebook and I want you to grab a piece of paper or open your notes app. This episode is going to be filled with actionable insights that I want you to write down so you can actually put them into use and actually understand what it takes to be a $1 million salon. So I want to talk about why metrics matter. Here's the truth. Success isn't just about offering great services or having a talented team. It's about understanding the numbers that drive your business. Think of it this way. Your metrics are like a GPS. If you are aiming for $1 million salon, but don't know your key numbers, you're essentially driving without directions. I always like to say it's so good to have strategy and it's so good to understand your numbers. Say you're in your car and you want to get to California. Eventually you'll get there, right? Like you can get there by just kind of figuring it out and like taking the roads. But when you have a map, you can get there so much sooner. And that is why we really need to break down and understand how to get to the goals that we want to reach in our business. I know so many salon owners who just wing it, and some do great, and then some just don't understand why they're not hitting the goals and aspirations that they have. When you know your metrics, you can identify which services drive the most revenue. Spoiler alert, this is why I'm a huge fan of extensions. You can figure out how many team members you need and what resources you can maximize. Hello, this is why I love station sharing. And you can build a retail strategy that actually adds to your bottom line. So what are these key metrics? Let's break them down today. So first, I want to talk about your average ticket. Your average ticket is simply your total revenue divided by the number of appointments. It's the foundation of your revenue strategy. Here's why. To hit $1 million, you either need more appointments or a higher average ticket or a mix of both. So I want to break down that if you have 5,000 appointments in a year, your average ticket needs to be $200 for those 5,000 appointments to hit $1 million in revenue. Does that number feel doable? You need to train your team to upsell without being pushy. I used to be a salon who did hourly pricing. I fucking hate hourly pricing. It's so fucking dumb. Don't even get me started on hourly pricing. Hourly pricing is great for a stylist who has high demand. It is not great for your average stylist. And I will be totally standing by that until I am blue in the face. I actually have a salon owners group, and we kind of all just like bounce ideas back and forth. And one of the salon owners posted that her top 2 stylists have kind of plateaued and she feels stuck because they do hourly pricing. Those stylists are now unable to make more money because everything is included in their pricing. And now is not the time to do a price increase. And I'm sorry, you can price yourself out as a stylist. You can absolutely price yourself out. So that is why add-ons are so important to the success of your team and to the success of the revenue you want to drive in your business. And when you have hourly pricing, that takes away tipping, that takes away the ability to make more money because you cannot just increase your prices whenever you feel like it. There is so much that has to go into doing a price increase. Your demographic, the value, the client experience, your technical. You can't just raise your prices because you want to make more money. It does not work that way. That is why add-ons are so important to your business. And I will talk about that until I am blue in the face. Those are the ways that you're going to increase your revenue, right? Now, let's talk about client retention rate. And we all know how much effort it takes to bring in a new client. But did you know retaining a client is significantly more cost effective and it's more profitable? Retention is the secret to long-term success, people. You know, there is so much chatter on TikTok about the clients not experiencing what they feel they deserve at the price point that they're paying. They are really losing faith in our industry. And I think a lot has to do with people not wanting to treat this like a career and they treat it like a job. And the instant gratification generation we have right now where they want everything now and they don't want to have to do the hard work to get there. I see it in my own salon. I see it on social media. We need to put in the extra work. If you want to be successful behind the chair, it's not just the hair you do, boo. It is not the hair that you do. That is a fraction of what makes you successful. What makes you successful is the value you bring into someone's life and your professionalism and the client experience. If you don't have any of these things figured out, if you're a new salon owner or if you're a salon owner who kind of just opened your salon and you're just kind of winging it, this is why I've created the Salon Owner Blueprint. I have all of the programs that I use to add value for my guests in my salon. And that is in the blueprint. There is my loyalty rewards program, my referral program, all of the promotions I do, all of my marketing. It is $2.99 and I'm telling you it is a steal. And I'm always adding to it because I use it as a resource for my own business. And it is something that will help you with retention. And that is why I've created the blueprint, because everything is done for you. And it is one thing for you as a salon owner you can take off your plate to give you freedom. So go to www.opulentbeautypro.com/blueprint and make sure that you snag that program because it's incredible and I'm obsessed with it and I'm really proud of it. Okay, so take a look at your retention numbers. Where are clients dropping off? Plugging those gaps could lead to a massive boost in profits. I also want to talk about retention here for a second too. Our salon retention right now in my salon is at like 74%, which kind of sucks. But I want you to take into consideration if you have new stylists, their retention rate is going to be really low. And I have quite a few new stylists building right now. I have 4 new stylists building right now. The reason why that retention rate is going to be lower is because The retention rate is 100%, right? It's based off of new requests, new non-request, return non-request, and return requests. Your retention rate is your return requests. The new requests and the new non-requests are also going to skew that number. So when you have a new stylist, their new request rate and their new non-request rate are going to bring their return request rate down. So if you have somebody who has new requests and that is 25% of their business, then of course the retention rate can only be 75%. So when you're looking at retention rate for your team, your new team members need at least 6 to 9 months to have a viable return request number. It is not going to be good until they start seeing clients back in the salon. And if you are a salon who has a lot of new stylists building, who are getting lots of new clients through the door, or if you have just amped up your marketing and you're getting a lot of new clients in the door, your return request is going to be skewed because you are going to have other variables in there. So now that I've touched base on that, let's talk about retail. I hate retail. I fucking hate retail. I hate retail so much. I hate stocking the shelves. I hate paying sales tax. Even though the client pays for it, you still got to save for it, especially if you're paying quarterly. And I hate doing inventory. I hate thinking about things getting stolen. I hate clients returning things that they don't like. I hate retail. I hate retail so much. I hate how much space it took up in my salon. I now only have a small retail section. I hate competing with Amazon. And I hate competing with Ulta. That's why you got to give points. But retail is important to amp up your revenue. It's cash flow. After, you stock your shelves, it does take quite a few times to see your return on investment. But retail is crucial to increasing your revenue. Retail sales are often overlooked, especially now. I think people are getting so frustrated. Also, please stop comparing yourself to other places with their prices. If somebody wants to buy something now, they're going to buy it now. So stop looking at other salons' prices. The retail we carry in our salon, we have our own line, which does pretty well. But we also have Kevin Murphy and a couple of our favorite things. And I don't base the prices off of Amazon. I base the prices off of what I need to make a profit in my salon. And that's what you need to do. So retail sales are often overlooked, but they are a game changer. Now that we've covered the metrics, let's talk about how to break down $1 million goal. Instead of focusing on the big number, let's break it into small, manageable chunks because $1 million seems very overwhelming. Okay, so $1 million annually is $83,333 a month. Okay? That means you need to bring in roughly about $21,000 a week. If your average ticket is $200, that means you need 416 appointments a month. So you can adjust the variables, appointments, or ticket size based on what works for your salon. This clarity makes the goal feel way more achievable and gives you a roadmap to follow. Y'all, this is why I love extensions. I love extensions because I have been avid extension wearer and they are life-changing for me and I love how they change women's lives. But the average ticket sale for extensions is anywhere from $1,000 to $2,500. Now, if you're looking at that $83,000 a month average that you need in order to hit $1 million, 416 appointments per month is 416 clients. That is a lot of clients. If you have extension services, let's just say you do a month full of extensions. I mean, that's probably not going to happen, but sprinkle a few of those in there makes a big difference. That's only 55 appointments. 55 appointments in comparison to 416 is a lot less, right? Sprinkle those high-end services in there. What are some high-ticket services that your team loves? What are some high-ticket services that are needed by your clients? And how can you make that your marketing focus so you can really make sure that you're hitting this goal that you have of 7 figures? So my final thoughts You need to track your metrics consistently. It's just not about hitting the number. It's about gaining clarity, focus, and control over your business. When you know your numbers, you can make smarter decisions and you can create a better marketing strategy and a better training strategy for your team. You need to check your numbers every single week. Please, on Monday, see if you're on track. If you only hit $18,000 for the week and you know you got to hit 21, you got to make it up the next week. What do you need to do in order to get the clients through the door? Do you need to up your Google ads? Do you need to send out more emails? Do you need to make more social media posts? Does your team need to step it up? Do you need to hold them accountable to market their own business? When you know your numbers and you look at your numbers every single week, it will spring you into action. Start tracking your average ticket. Look at your retention rate. Look at your retail. What retail can you bring in? I'm telling you, you need to carry retail. It is a must. You need to analyze where you're at and where you need to improve. Again, do you need to up your average ticket? Do you need to get more clients in the door? When you know what your goal needs to be, you can take action to make it happen. You also need to build strategy to close the gap. So if you need help implementing these strategies, I totally have got you covered. You can subscribe to my weekly business tips, and that is done via email, and you can find our email subscription entry on my website, which is www.opulentbeautypro.com. Just enter in your information and you'll be added to our email list, and we'll send you all the goodies. We don't do a lot of spam, people. We are conservative. We do a couple emails a week, and it usually is really useful information. I'm not salesy. I really just like to educate. Also, you need to check out the Salon Owner Blueprint program. It's a step-by-step guide to scaling your salon. It literally has everything you need. If you are a new salon owner feeling lost, this literally is the program for you. And don't forget to subscribe to the Elevate Insider for all of the exclusive content that we share here on the Elevate podcast. You get full episodes, you get PDFs, and you get special bonuses. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, I am opening up one-on-one coaching again, and I am doing a non-committal offer. You can literally just sign up for one session at a time, and we will custom tailor that session to fit your needs. Or if you buy the Salon Owner Blueprint, then I can help you really start establishing and utilizing things in the blueprint and customizing it to your business to help you grow. So thanks for tuning in to the Elevate podcast. Remember, success is in your hands, people. It is going to happen by the effort you put out. The success of your business is a direct reflection of your leadership, of your marketing strategy, and of the effort you put into your business. So until next time, keep elevating, and I will see you next week.
Thanks for tuning in to the Elevate podcast. If you loved this episode, it would mean the world to me if you would leave a review on Apple Podcast or wherever you listen. The Elevate podcast is hosted by me, Patricia Nowakowski, and is produced by Opulent Beauty Pro. To receive my free business guides, visit opulentbeautypro.com/free or click the link in the show notes. You can find me on Instagram at Opulent Beauty Pro or at Patricia_Nowakowski_OBS. If you love this show, please consider subscribing, and we will see you next week.